and this is one of them. This is called the Alumicraft, and it's a sand truck, sand buggy kind of thing. But yes, I'm actually taking it on a road course. That's Goliath, about 25 miles long. So let's get started on this. I already got my XP bonuses going, so let's get going. Yeah, this small project I'm doing, it's called Going Up Against Goliath. Like I said, I'm taking all my cars on Goliath. Every single one's different. They are going to be mainly all-wheel drive, unless they're dedicated rear-wheel drive cars, you know, like Mustangs and Camaros and stuff, and they'll stay. But there is a Challenger that is all-wheel drive, so that's why I'm going to cheat a little bit there. But usually all the other cars are going to be all-wheel drive, only because it's easier for me to handle. Because there's a BMW on here, the Horizon one, that's used for drifting, and that thing is an absolute nightmare to try and actually go straight with. So, I said it's the best thing I could do to make it race, so, and some of them I can't convert to all-wheel drive, otherwise it'll mess up the tune on Horizon, so I unfortunately have to keep them that way, and I'm going to have to suffer through it like everybody else does. And like I said, no matter what the car is, it's going to be up next. I'm going to be racing it. I'm going to be racing both aerial atoms that I have, the all-wheel drive brush monster, I guess you can call it. Then there's the one that's for the road tracks, the race tracks, the V8 aerial atom. I drove that thing once before on this track. It was so frightening fast and handled so quickly, I was shaking at the end of the race. So I'm really biding my time before I gotta race that again. But that'll be coming up probably the third car tonight. Or if I might be offline, I'm not sure, playing tanks. I gotta see what happens. Because I was doing this all day and racing along here all day with my friends. And I want to share time with my daughter too, so she's the other co-owner of the Xbox here. Yeah, I gotta be a good dad, you know? But for you guys right now, I gotta be a good host, good driver, well, try and be a good driver, about how good my abilities are anyway. I'm a bit impressed with this so far. Handling hasn't been completely out the window yet. Yeah, I am wondering about the suspension though, about how much travel it has, because it's really floaty. And it's really made for doing the sand dunes and the outback and the brush and all that. Yeah, plowing through trees that are like about a foot thick. Yeah, that's what this is made for, not really the asphalt, so. But it made her through that turn with the bridge and everything pretty well, so there's high hopes yet. I'm amazed I'm in 6th gear already. It's only 122 mile an hour, basically. So I'm looking at maybe a 13, 14, maybe a 15-minute time on here with this. Because it's like a 25-mile course, and if I'm doing 120, it'll be 30 seconds a mile. So, doing a rough estimate in my head, I'm guessing about 14, 15 minutes. Barring I don't wreck and put the little buggy here sideways T-boning into a tree or in somebody's house or something like that. But I can't guarantee that won't happen. Nice Miata right next to me. I'm recording this video on a Friday. I hope everybody's having a good Friday, ready for the weekend. No matter what you're doing. It's March here, so it's cold and it's damp and it's dreary, and we had a snowstorm earlier this week. So everything's all melting, it's all brown and gunky and all that, I don't really care for this time of year. I like the spring, summer, and a bit of the fall more. I don't mind watching it snow, I actually kind of like it. I just don't like being cold and being out in it. That's where I draw the line. Now this is where I'll probably start losing positions because I'm at the top end of my engine, my gearing, and I still have people that are, far quicker than I am, but I'll catch up to them in the corners though. So I'm not really worried if I lose a couple of positions, I just don't want to wreck. I could always catch up to everybody later when the track gets a little more twisty. Like that. See, they can pull away from me on the straights, but I can catch up to them on the corners. That's why I usually have all my cars set up at. But of course, there's a couple of cars like the Forza Horizon editions that are just so completely overpowered, they're almost undrivable. And I gotta drive them the best I can. And there's even some cars on here that are so underpowered they're almost undrivable. Hint, hint. BMW i7. Hint, hint. I've actually driven that car twice, I think, so far. No, actually I only did it once, but the stream is on here if you want to check it out. That's worth some hilarity itself. Now you see, when I went over that bridge, you saw how soft the suspension was. It's floaty, that's what they call it. So I'm really apprehensive about going around some of these tighter corners. I hope it'll hold its line well. But let's just see what happens. I'm optimistic. My tea bottle is half full. Okay. Here we go. Oh, not bad. Scrubs off a lot of power though when you drift. Yeah, I'm glad it drifts at all. Yeah, this has more grip than drift, so I'm not worried about that really. This part's scary. You do have to slow down for these next couple turns, because if you're not set up perfectly for them, go through them perfectly, you'll overcompensate, hit the hill on the left, or go into the gully on the right. Like that, see? I almost overcompensated, went off to the left and to the right. That will always get you every single time. Took a lot of crashing, a lot of cars to learn about that particular turn. But that's with anything. If you keep racing on the track, you're going to get good at it. You're going to start remembering where these hazardous turns are. Man, if I can go in the grass like this, I would leave these guys behind with this car, but sadly no, it's all asphalt. At least I'm still in the hang of things right now anyway. I'm not doing too bad, I don't think. Yeah, Skunk, you're the one last place. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm not a pro. That's what everybody else would say anyway. There goes that Crown Vic's bumper. Actually, I used to have a Crown Vic about 10 years ago. It's my brother's old patrol car. He used to be a Delaware police officer. And I bought his old patrol car from him. Drove that for about 2 years, and it met its unlikely demise by hitting a deer at 50 mile an hour. Destroyed the whole front end of the car. That was sad. That was a good running car. I don't know if I'd ever get another one. I know they're great cars. They're as good as tanks. You know, they'll last as long as you take care of them. Unfortunately, I didn't have the money or resources, and the deer obviously didn't have insurance, so I couldn't fix it from that, so I had to get rid of it. Yeah, that's pretty good drift. Pretty good asphalt drift. You seeing the buggy, I guess? I feel so bad. I keep driving up on its behind. I feel so terrible. Can you see? Can you hear the violins playing in the background? Yeah, right. Didn't think so. Yeah, that was a kind of good drift. I like that. See where this motor makes all its power is all down low on the red band, not really up high. But unfortunately, I gotta keep it going up high to try and keep everybody in. Try and catch up to everybody. I mean, there was one car I did want to buy today. It was the 65 GTO they had, but it's downloadable content. I actually have to pay cash for that. You know, unfortunately, I'm so broke I can't afford it, so maybe I'll get it sometime if anybody wants to cash in on my Patreon a little bit, maybe. Who knows? Puppy dog guys here, please. Unfortunately, the only thing is I can't have any friends join me in the stream unless they do a Patreon payment. That'll be a reward for them, and they could join me in the game. They could tell me what cars to drive, what course to drive on, and all that. They get to set the rules since they're paying the bill. But that's the only caveat that I have on here. If they want to join me, y'all gotta pay. You gotta help me pay the bills here. And keep the entertainment going, keep the channel going. That's the only thing. One thing these big old tires have, they have a lot of grip, a lot more grip than I thought. I thought they'd be all squishy and slidey on these asphalt roads, but they're not bad. Now here's a turn you really gotta be careful about. I think I made it through there without any drama. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh, it's easy to impress a skunk. All you gotta do is show something shiny or something attracted to it and you'll have my attention. Believe me. Push anybody, I'm in the middle of a stream, I can't join you in co-op. Okay, here we go. Ah, 5th place, not too bad. Alright, see what the time is on there. 16:31, 592. Okay, hon. Just double checking my time. Actually did about half a minute better than I did before on the previous time, so that's good. That's actually an improvement. Alright. The only reason why I haven't doing some of these other cars, you know, that I'm going out of line here is because I did these before I knew I was doing with streaming. And I raced a whole bunch of cars together, tried putting them all on YouTube all at once. YouTube didn't like it, my tablet got grumpy, and I couldn't upload them, so I'm doing these for your benefit. Alright, let's see here. Not bad credit-wise. It's usually about what I get. Now you see that perk bonus? That's what you get for clicking on that perk before the race. You click that on, and you get all that XP added on. 35 grand, that's like a third of your total XP that you get for these races. And yeah, I will take it, no problem. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that Opal Man at 400. I wouldn't mind that at all. Ooh, another Abarth. Okay, I think that's the second Abarth I got. And you know what? I'll try and race that tomorrow sometime. I'll make that its own little stream, little episode, I guess. Because it's a new car. And since I'm already in the B's right now, well, the late A's, I'll come back to that one. And my stream's going about 20 minutes per car right now, which is not bad. So I do have time for another one before I cut the stream off. Let it reset. Then if the Xbox is going to be free tonight, I will be back. But if not, I'll be playing tanks. So, or my daughter. You know, so it doesn't matter to me. Alright, next is the Aerial Atom. I believe it's the the all-wheel drive model. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Oh, wait. It's the AMC Javelin AMX. Alright, I forgot all about this. This is one of my hot rods. Okay, I'll race this next. And like I said, you always gotta have your XP bonus perk clicked on before you race Goliath. Like I said, it's a 3rd-year XP, and I know you can use it, so that's why. Just making sure I have my paper pad ready and my pen, so I write everything down. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. That shade of blue I painted the AMC is the usual shade of blue that I usually paint a lot of my cars. Sometimes I might leave them stock because they're Horizon cars, sometimes they're tunes, or sometimes they're special paint jobs by people I see on here, and that's what I usually add. Usually, a lot of my cars I can customize myself are usually the shade of blue. So, alright, let's start the event. Enough yapping, start driving. He said the only reason why this car is all-wheel drive is because it's so powerful, and I figured making it all-wheel drive would be a lot easier for me to handle in the curves anyway. So, you know, if the cars are going to be high-powered, I do want to have a chance to actually take them on to do well on the track. Well, better than I can, other than doing donuts in the middle of the road because I can't get the car straight. There's too much power. I need that power going to all 4 wheels to make it more controllable, if that makes sense. So yeah, I could be cheating here. If I am, let me know you don't like it. And if I get enough people saying, hey, you're doing it all wrong, take off all-wheel drive, make it all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or front-wheel drive, tell me and I will. You know, and I'll save that for their own races. You know, rear-wheel drive against all-wheel drive, which is better. Hey, that's an idea. Let me know. Let me know in the comments on YouTube, or send me an email. Shoot, even send up smoke signals. You know, I'll read them, no problem. Now this car is so amazingly quick. I hope I could do good by not wrecking or going off the road. I do have to, you know, keep from flooring it everywhere and going out of control. Because my best friend Jake on here says that for me to go faster around the course, I have to drive slower, which basically means I don't want to overdrive my abilities. I do have that bad habit still. I just want to flatten the gas and just hold on for dear life. Yeah, these AMC cars are really nice. These Javelins, unfortunately, they're only 2-seaters, and I have a family. I have a wife and daughter who's 13, almost my age. Actually, quite a bit younger. She's 39 again, so. Oh, I go wrecking in there again. Oh. See, that happens. That happens if I get overconfident. I overdrive my abilities and I crash. And I usually go splat. Well, any kind of crash is a learning experience with me. Unfortunately, I have a thick skull, so I'm going to have to keep learning the same mistake over and over again until I learn, hey, I can't do that. Just like that. You know, if that was a solid tree, I would have crashed again. See? I am trying. I'm trying the best of my ability to drive. But like I always say, I have the common driving ability of a common houseplant, so that's me. Now don't get me wrong, I love Forza. I love racing Forza. The cars are great in Forza, given if you have somebody that really knows what they're doing. First of all, and they'll turn in some great times. Me, I'm going to do the best I can, really. See, this car here is set up more for handling and acceleration, just not top speed. So yeah, the higher performing cars are gonna catch me and overtake me on the straights. But if I play my cards right, I should be able to overtake them in the corners. So I prefer better handling than anything else. Because what good's all that power if you can't put it to the pavement, you know, where it's good. And right now it's coming upon that time of night where my wife and my daughter has our pet rabbit out. She's in the back apartment bedroom right now. It's her area. Her room, she gets to run around quite a bit for an hour, hour and a half every night and an hour during the day. And just whenever she feels that she's had enough exercise, she goes back to her cage and lays down in it. So that's her signal to close the door. She's going to go to sleep. She's a very good pet. Very quiet. She'll look at me funny sometimes and just, and what's Dad doing? That's what she usually says. But she's cute. She's a rabbit. It's their job. And the thing I always catch myself doing is, if you saw right there, I do that wag. That tail wag that only gets really happy. That's because I keep trying to overcompensate and putting power down to the pavement when I shouldn't be. I should let the car, I should accelerate through the skid and turn into the skid instead of trying to overcorrect it and turn against it. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm slowly learning, slowly getting better at this, but it's going to take me a while. Believe me, I'm not like DonJoeWon Song, who's an absolute expert at Forza 3. You know, I don't think I'll ever get up to his ability, probably in like 10 years. Who knows? I'll still be playing this game by then. That's how much I love the game. So it's always customizable. You're never going to be bored. You know, I'm not bored. Of course, I don't bore easily, so I have a short attention span like a gnat. But yeah, it's cars, it's racing, it's video games, it's muscle cars. What's not to like? I enjoy this. And hey, if it keeps you guys entertained, keeps the viewers entertained, yeah, and as long as it gets thumbs up and maybe a couple dollars in my pocket every month, hey, that's a good thing. I will do that every day to keep dollars in pocket. Believe me. I will do that. Alright, here we come. I'm going to come up to the first set of switchbacks that are really usually tight. So let's see how well I can handle going through these. A pretty good drift. There you go. Not bad. Put it with a wag back and forth. Let it straighten out its own stuff. Come on, you know better than that. That's where you usually gotta take it really easy on the gas. Just glide through these turns. Try not to go too fast through them, because you really gotta be set up for them to go through them nice and easy. This next one right here is really scary. You have to slow down. Well, as you'll do that, you'll be in the trees. And that's what happened. I had the wrong line. I should have been on the outside cutting inside. That's what happens. I overcompensated. I went into the trees. I think I did drift right there. It's just I didn't see any tire smokes, but I did hear the tires squealing, so I'm not sure if I was actually drifting or not. It just looked kind of funny. The car heading in one direction, we had pointed in the other, but no tire smoke. Go figure. Oh, come on, come on. Get on that road, skunk. You know better than that. The racetrack's the road, not the trees. Yeah, I do like these AMCs. They're kind of like the outcasts of the musclecar family. But I like them. I actually had a 67 Rambler. You know, it's going to modify into a car called the SC Rambler, the Scrambler. It only came out in 68, 69, I think. I think it was 69. It was painted red, white, and blue. Big scoop on the front. And big V8 engine, 401 in it with a 4-speed manual transmission. And that car was pictured on my walls at home. That was like one of my dream cars I would love to have. Ugh. But right now, a car like that, you know, all restored to go for at least $60,000, and that's quite a bit of chunk of change for somebody that actually has practically no money anyway. Oh, I'm really embarrassing myself, aren't I? I'm trying. I'm gonna try and do better. Now, this is my chance to pull ahead before their gearing helps them go ahead of me later on in these long straights. I think it's like 2 hard side tree hits. I hit my rear fenders, I think, and 1 wall hit going around one of the corners there. That's how I goofed up so far on this race. Not as bad as I thought I would, but get over there, skunk. Come on. There you go. Got around that corner, well, not cleanly, but in one piece. At least I wasn't all over the road. I was amazed I actually pulled away like that in 4th gear. I should have dropped it to 3rd. There you go, 3rd gear. That's how I should do it. Got through that corner really well. Sorry there's no viewers watching right now, so I'm just mainly talking to my YouTube audience if they're going to watch later on. If you are, leave a comment. Tell me if I'm doing good these races or I absolutely suck and I need to take up knitting. I don't know. It's up to you. That's the main thing about this channel. It's that I'm not a good driver in these racing games. I'm not an expert, and I plainly say that in the beginning of every race. And if I fail, you're going to see it. So that's going to be honest to me to show that. And no matter what, if I screw up during the race series, racing game, I'm going to show it. I wonder if I'm getting points to those slides that I'm doing into the concrete barriers there. I think they're called tail taps. I'm not sure. I think I actually might be hitting them a little bit too hard for it. So go figure. Now see, the advantage of all-wheel drive is going to be coming out right about here when you enter the sand. Now you're using all four wheels to help propel you off the sand and through it. Actually, you do have to stay out of the surf, out of the water, otherwise it'll pull you and you might lose a couple of places, or it might send you in these rocks, these caves. Right before the finish line, you'll be all disappointed, like, oh, I was about to win, no fair. Well, stay out of the surf, and you might be able to. Besides, that's the best place to be, is not in the water. Finish line's not in the water, it's on the sand, right here, see? There you go. Let's see how well I did despite my heavy-handed crashing. 15:11:078. I'll tell you right now, that's a lot better than my first time. $15.11.078. I did my other time in this car almost 40 seconds slower. Almost 30 seconds slower. So I did this round a lot better. Alright, well, since the stream is going long, about 40 minutes, and just get all my points here, I'll cut the stream off, and if I can come back tonight I will, but if not, I might be playing tanks, or my daughter might be playing tanks. So then I just get all these points, about 95 grand, that's about average. Now perk bonus again, 36 grand, that's 1/3 of your total XP that you get, so that's important to get if you want to level up. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I just want to see you guys level up like I am, that's all. Alright, let's see if I get a car. Or that Polaris. Yeah, I'll take that Polaris. Oh, there it goes. Oh, 35 grand, not bad. Okay. Alright, everybody. I'm going to get going right now. I'm going to take a short break. Probably go upstairs, get a shower real quick. But then I'll be back down. Alright? And my daughter might be playing tonight, but if I'm able to get on tonight again, I will. I'll see you then, or I'll see you tomorrow for the next stream. Alright, take care. God bless. Goodbye.